Good morning from Nesebar, the second part of my little Bulgarian Black Sea tour. Now this morning I got the bus from Burgas, cost 8 lev, just £3.50, just pay on the bus, platform 3 at Burgas South Station. Let's go and have a look around. Today's November the 7th, but again, you wouldn't know it with the weather. We're expecting to be up into the mid-20s again today. Nice and warm, still in shorts. Can't complain too much about that. Now, out of the 4 places I'm intending to visit, Burgas, Sophia, and Nesebar. I think Nesebar is probably the smallest off the top of my head without looking at the map, so I wouldn't expect today to be a long video. Most of the attractions are in the Staria Grad, the old town, which is where I'm heading now, and we just approach our first interesting point. Let's stop and have a look. This lovely little windmill that marks the entrance to the Staria Grad is supposed to be open. It's got working hours on it, and as with some things in Bulgaria and the rest of the Balkans, it just isn't open. So someone's had the day off, or they haven't updated the times. Never mind. Still looks nice from the outside. Let's get into the old town. Approach the old town, we're now greeted by these ancient walls. Still looking pretty good nick, to be honest. Despite saying it was in pretty good nick, I've just read a sign that says a lot of the fortification is actually now underwater, so swings and roundabouts. First impressions of inside the old town is that it's pretty touristy. There's shops selling vapes and cheap watches at the entrance for some reason, as well as a bunch of restaurants. We'll find one eventually to eat in, but it's probably a bit early for that yet. Across this nice old church in the style that you see so often across the Balkans, built in the 1300s, the 14th century. Still looks in pretty good condition as well, to be honest. There's an abundance of restaurants around here. A lot of them are fish restaurants, and actually I'm a vegetarian and I've never eaten fish in my life, so Not for me, I'm afraid. Now reached the remains of this pretty spectacular church. It says it dates all the way back to the 5th century. Now I don't really know what's in Nesebar. I haven't done a lot of research, I'm just sort of walking around, so to be surprised by something like this as I turn the corner, it's pretty epic, to be honest. It's 12 o'clock now. I'm going to go and find something to eat and then we'll keep walking around. See you in a minute. Well, we've encountered the problem of it being the off-season. Despite being warmer than an average British summer's day, absolutely everything seems to be closed. In terms of restaurants, anyway, there's plenty of shops open, so we'll carry on. I'm sure we'll find something eventually. I've had something to eat, a couple of slices of pizza, and this guy helped me. Oi! Seems the sun's gone in for a bit now. Still perfectly reasonable to walk around in shorts and t-shirt. I'm going to try and find a way to get out of the Staria Grad walls now and down to this beach part. See you in a second. It's very small, Nesebar. A lot of people visit a popular beach just a few miles north of here. Sunny Beach was known amongst British people a few years ago for being a place where you could just get absolutely wrecked for barely anything, to be honest. Back in the day it was known as a sordid party capital with beers for £1. Very different vibe here though. The difference between Sunny Beach and Nesebar is night and day. So, is it worth staying in Nesebar? Probably not this time of year. Maybe in summer it's different where you can hit the beach, go to a different restaurant every night. But I'd say stay in Burgas, jump on a bus just like I did. Only going to cost you a few quid. Lovely little place to visit. There's 2 down and 2 to go. Hope you're enjoying my little mini series, Bulgaria's Black Sea towns and cities. Next up, we'll go to Sophia and Chernomorets. Hit the subscribe button to see those videos. Give me a thumbs up for this one, and I'll see you next time.